I'm in the same boat as a lot of other people. Like, I like it, but I don't love it. I thought the original beta was a lot better. Naughty Dog, they've definitely addressed some of the complaints that people have had. They've toned down the sprinting time. They toned it down from, I think, like 6 seconds down to 4.5. And they've also increased the timer on the grenades so they don't explode quite as fast. And, you know, the game is still very enjoyable, but it could definitely be a lot better. It feels too much like a third-person Call of Duty to me. That's one of my main gripes with it. People are complaining that they should, you know, increase bullet damage and all this other stuff. I think what they need to do is mainly focus on the movement speed. I think that's like at the root of most of the problems. Like for example, you see a lot of spray and pray, and a lot of it, and you're gonna see you're gonna see a lot of it in this match. I'm not even gonna say that I don't do it, but the reason for that is because like that's what the type of game this is right now. And going back to the movement speed, if you think about it, you have a lot of times someone will just be able to sprint through gunfire, just sprint right through it, run up, start shooting, and melee. That's all people do. And you can also sprint away from a gunfight pretty fast. And when you get hit while you're sprinting, there's really no penalty for it. Your character doesn't slow down. So naturally, the person shooting at you is going to take off chasing you. Eventually, you'll end up in a corner, or they'll end up in a corner. Spray and pray all over again. That's why this game has so much of it. And not only do you move fast when you're sprinting, but you move fast just in general. And you know, there's a lot of ground to cover, but I think they could still take down the movement speed, you know, a bit. Take it down, not quite as slow as Uncharted 2, but you know, they could definitely take it down and to where they wouldn't have to nerf any like gun damage or anything else. And you could still have the type of experience that Uncharted players are used to. I think right now this is becoming a lot like it's not really Uncharted anymore. It's like an Uncharted / Call of Duty hybrid. And that can get tired pretty fast. I'm gonna try and get some codes to give away. I got a couple people on my friends list that are like, "How'd you get the game?" And it's like, yo, there's a promotion going on, man. This isn't the full game. So I'm gonna try and get them some codes, but I'll get a couple extra. And you know, that way if there's anyone who's not in the US and hasn't been able to get a code otherwise, I'll do some little contests maybe in the next video. Or maybe I'll just post a bulletin letting you guys know, like, if you want one, just send me a private message or something like that. And I'll just give out as many as I can. And then there's also the infamous 2 game giveaway, which I'm pretty sure some people are like, oh, he's not going to do it, but because it's been so long, but I'm definitely going to do it. I'm having a hard time deciding whether or not I want to restart that, or keep going with that series. I like doing it, and, you know, not too many people watch it, but the people who did really seem to like it, but at the same time, the game's a little old now. The game, it's kind of old, so there's really no point in me going back to that, but I do still want to give that copy away. I just have to decide, you know, how I'm going to do it. I'll think about it. But just let me know what you guys think, you know. Just leave a comment below, send a message, leave a comment on my channel. Just in case you don't know, if you leave a comment on my channel, I have them set to approve only. If you leave a comment on my channel and like you check back a couple hours later or like the next day and you see your comments up, that means that I've read it. And like if you ask me a question or something like that, I'll answer it on your channel page or via private message if you want. But that's just so that people who leave comments know that I'm actually reading them. Batman Arkham City just looks better and better every time I see it. I just saw this trailer, the Robin trailer, And Robin, he looks badass, man. He's got a hood on with the cape. He's fighting with a bow staff, which he's done, or at least the Tim Drake version has done in the comics for a while. But just the way they have it going, man, it looks awesome. I really cannot wait to play that game. If it's not Game of the Year, it's going to be damn close. It's going to be in the running. It's definitely going to be in the running. Like, I definitely see Batman Arkham City, Uncharted 3, to some extent Gears of War 3, even though it's primarily a shooter with really nothing else. It's a shooter, and like it does it well. It definitely does it well, but it's just a shooter, you know. That's why I never really put games like, you know, at least with Uncharted, you have a pretty good campaign. I don't know if they're bringing back the green screen mode. It looks like they may not be, but it just seems to have a lot more going for it than like Gears of War, even though I really enjoy Gears of War. I'm going to be posting some more footage of that game, some more matches of that game, because I'm still having a great time playing it. But Batman Arkham City, I haven't seen one thing I didn't like yet. And you have all these playable characters, and there's a rumor that Nightwing no, it's confirmed, Nightwing is a playable character. So you've got Batman, well, at least in the challenge maps, you got Batman, Robin, Nightwing, Catwoman. Who knows who else they'll throw in there? They could throw in the Joker. Well, he is back, actually. I'm sorry. The Joker's back. They could throw in Harley Quinn. They could throw freaking Poison Ivy in there if they wanted. Alright, so we're coming near the end of this match here. I know it's been a bit long, especially for YouTube standards, but again, so let me know what you guys think about the whole Infamous 2 walkthrough. You guys think I should pick that series back up, or maybe I'm actually thinking I might just do a quick walkthrough for the new DLC that's coming out, because I have a feeling that's going to be pretty short, and I think I'll be able to render those files pretty quickly, and at the end of that I can do a giveaway. Before I end this video, I want to give shout outs to Point Blank Games. Thanks a lot for always leaving comments, man, always rating my videos. I really do appreciate it. To Bamarock777, he offered to get me a code, you know, if I couldn't get one myself, but thankfully some of the stores around me started selling codes. Selling cups, I should say. Not selling codes, selling cups. So I could get a code and finally play this beta. Just thanks to everyone who's taking the time to rate the videos, and you know, I don't want to try and name everyone because I know I'll eventually leave someone out, but thank you all for watching. I'm definitely going to try and post videos on a more consistent basis, and I'll see you next time.